Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Project Bike series. Today we're going to be changing out the rear derailleur. So while the derailleur that is currently on the bike is nice, the one that we're switching to is a Tourney XT by Shimano. This is a 6, 7, 8 speed rear derailleur that will be an upgrade for the bike from the 6-speed derailleur that it currently has on it. This will also allow us to put on different wheel sets that will afford us a larger gear range, being able to go up to 8 speed in the rear instead of the 6 that is currently on the bike. One of the benefits that the older steel frame has over a newer bike is the friction shifters. So friction shifters allow you to just pull a cable and move an undesignated distance, where modern shifters have a ratcheting system that move it a certain distance, move the cable a certain distance to put it into the next gear. You have a little bit of flexibility for changing gear sizes on a friction shifter than you do a standard shifter. So without any further ado, we have to get the old derailleur off before we're able to put the new one on. So let's get to it. Okay, so first we have to remove the chain, and so for this I'm using the chain removal pliers, popping that quick link off, and just have to wiggle it a little bit, and that chain comes right apart. Once the chain is disconnected, we then need to remove the wheel. And these two are interchangeable. You could take the wheel off first, or you can take the chain off first. I like having the chain disconnected because then I'm able to kind of just move it freely. Then you need to remove the shifter cable. So this will come into the back of the derailleur, and there'll usually be a nut or screw locking this into place. You simply remove that, and then I had to clip the little end piece off, and that slides right out through the barrel adjuster. And then you're actually going to be removing the derailleur, which in this case was an Allen for me, and just unscrew it from the frame. Sometimes there will be a different type of hanger there. I've had hangers that go into the actual dropout section before, and still the same. You just unscrew your derailleur from the frame, and there you go. The old derailleur is off. So now we put the new one on. Same orientation, and we just screw that into place where the old one was located. Once I'm done getting that screw in there, making sure that it's all tight, just checking that the position is still lining up correctly, and then we are going to do the reverse of what we just did. So we're going to be running the shifter cable through the new barrel adjuster. Oh, almost got it. And there you go. Just giving that a pull through, make sure that it's all the way in. And now need to tighten down the screw that holds the shifter cable into place, just as we undid before. For this bike, it doesn't matter exactly how much tension is in there. I'm able to adjust that a little bit more due to the fact that it's friction shifters. If this were a regular set of shifters that had a ratcheting mechanism, then you would actually have to index the gears so that way it follows the correct shifting pattern, which I will probably do a video on in the future. So now I am routing the chain through the derailleur, and while I do not move the cage out of the way to see which way the chain should be running, since I was familiar with this cage to start out with, I simply route that over the first pulley, out the second pulley, and then by pulling the chain tight, I am able to see that the derailleur is properly positioned. I'm able to put those link pliers into place, hold the chain for me, which is super nice instead of having to try to do everything with just your two hands. I then put the quick link into the chain and pop it into place. Now, while I did not have to index the gears, I did have to set the high and low stops, so that way the chain would not run into the wheel, and I was also having the issue where the chain was not fully coming down to the lowest cog, so I had to change that out, but here you can see that everything is aligned, and I'm able to easily shift down through the gears and able to hit the full set. Well, there you go. So now the next time that you need to replace the derailleur on your bike or change it out so that you're able to handle a higher gear set, I hope this video will come in handy for you. If you're just watching for this series, I'm super excited for next week where we're going to be adding on a new set of wheels to this bike and really upgrading the handling overall. As always, if you have any questions about this process, feel free to leave those in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. But this is just some general information, so don't give it a thumbs down. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel so that way you can see all of our videos, and make sure to hit the notification bell beside the subscription button, and that will let you know every time a video is published. Thanks for watching this video. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you in the next one.